Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Sydney, and today I want to talk to you about something that's related to Facebook ads. Shocker. I actually want to talk to you about 5 proven techniques that you can implement with your Facebook ads today that is proven to get you better results. And no, I'm not just pulling this out of my brain and telling you my personal experience. This is actually recommended by Facebook. They actually just held one of their annual inaugural performance marketing summits, and they came up with these 5 performance techniques that you need to be implementing almost to guarantee better results. So I'm going to be going over those 5 today, and they called these the Performance 5. Now, if you are familiar with Facebook's Power 5, I don't believe that this is really designed to replace those other Performance 5 metrics, which are dynamic ads, auto advanced matching, account simplification, campaign budget optimization, and automatic placements. Those are still 100% relevant. You should still be implementing those inside of your account. But these Performance 5 are 5 extra tools that you can have in your toolkit that you can use to just improve your results and actually rely on Facebook to get you better performance over time. So just before we dive in, if you don't know who I am, my name is Sydney. I'm a Facebook ad expert at Vertex Marketing Agency. We offer a full done-for-you service as well as coaching and consulting. So if you're looking to get help with your Facebook ads, get in touch with us with the link below. So in just a second, we're going to dive into those 5 different techniques that you can be using with your Facebook ads so you can improve your Facebook results. So the first pillar of Facebook's Performance 5 is to simplify your account. And this is a common subject that we're bringing up in a lot of our videos. And that just means to reduce your budget into the minimum amount of ad sets possible within your campaign and even within different campaigns. And basically the point of this is to get your ad sets out of learning so that it can optimize better with more budget and it's spread less thin. So what we're typically doing, for example, is we're having one campaign focused on one objective. So let's say, for example, you're using the sales objective. In that one campaign, you have either 1 or 2 ad sets. And within those ad sets, you have 3 to 4 different ads. And that would be a better account structure than having 3 different campaigns, each with 1 different ad set, and each of those ads having all of the same ads, but 3 to 4 inside of each ad set within each campaign. And that just means, 1, it's easier for you to manage because you have one campaign with 1, maybe 2 ad sets, and then 3 to 4 ads within those. And so it's much easier for you to go in there and manage and look at your results. But also that means that all of the learning is done within that one campaign and within those 1 to 2 ad sets. And that just makes it better for you and for Facebook to optimize your ads. So that first pillar is going to be account simplification. The second pillar to Facebook's Performance 5 is to partner with creators for direct response. I think the point of this is that Facebook is really trying to give ads less of an ad feel. And we've been doing this by using more UGC or user generated content, where rather just having a classic ad with the call out and your sale and the product in a single image, like they maybe were 5-10 years ago in just classic ads, we're getting more creators to actually talk about the products and give reviews and give their honest opinion that feels very authentic and real to someone who's actually consuming that content. So it's really, really important. If you haven't already hopped on working with creators or getting UGC from apps like, for example, Billo, I would definitely suggest that you use that. Now, what Facebook is actually recommending here in this pillar is to use the branded content ads. And that is a setting within your ads manager. And you can basically run ads from a creator's page. And they're going to have that little sponsored title when someone sees that ad on their newsfeed or in their stories. It looks very authentic, as if the creator actually posted that ad or that video and they're just tagging you in it. So this can make it feel very authentic, and especially if that creator is either a micro influencer or a larger creator on Instagram, Facebook, or even somewhere like TikTok, they're more easily able to reach their audience. And if you're working with that creator, ideally that audience is your ideal customer. So it can be a really great way to target new customers without necessarily using the targeting options within your ads manager. So the second pillar is using creatives for direct response. And that basically means branded content ads and running the ads through the creator's page. The third pillar is creative diversification. While we are recommending recommending working with creators and, creating UGC content, it doesn't take away the fact that you should be testing out single images or animated images or long form videos, short form videos. If you're using mostly UGC, maybe you invest a little bit more in like studio production to make it look more professional. But really the idea is that you're not just running one type of creative and that you're giving Facebook multiple different creatives for it to show your ads to. And the main reason for that is that not everyone is going to respond to the exact same ad. Even though you might have your ideal customer, there's still people who respond better to images or who respond better to long form videos or respond better to just like call to action videos where like they take the action right away. And overall, if you want to scale your account, the number one way to do that is going to be by creative diversification, having multiple different formats of creatives to show your audience. If you feel right now you're doing really, really well with UGC content, it's maybe time to try something else out. Even though it's currently working, you never know what could be better unless you try it out. So invest in different resources to get your ads kind of to the next level and be able to scale your budget even more. On that note about creative diversification, we actually have a swipe file that has, I think, over 21 different ideas that you can use for your Facebook ads, and includes all those different formats and types of things that you can try out. So I would recommend going to the link below and downloading it so you can use it for yourself, and always refer back to it if you're looking for new ideas. Another thing that you can do is kind of spy on your competitors. So you can go to TikTok ads library, Facebook ads library, and see what other creators and brands are doing and source ideas from what they're doing, but kind of add your own creativity to it. So never be afraid to try something new. And if you are looking for new ideas, go download the creative swipe file or check out our other videos that talk about different ideas that you can use for your Facebook ad creatives. So the first pillar is your conversions API quality check. And this just makes sure that you are sending the maximum amount of data from your website back to Facebook so you can get better targeting and just create better audiences and personalization overall. We know that post iOS 14 data is limited, so the conversion API makes sure that you're tracking data on your browser and server. And if that's really technical, that's no problem. We actually have other videos that show you how to set up the conversions API depending on the platform that you're using, and also with Google Tag Manager. But we also have some resources if you find that really too complicated. So we offer a full done for you setup or coaching to show you how to set it up for your site, and you can click the link below and schedule a call to work with us and we can help you out. With the conversions API, there's kind of two things that you want to make sure that you are completing. So if you do have it set up that you are receiving data from both the browser and the server, and also that your event quality match is high. And you can check this all out within your events manager, within your business manager. And if it looks all good, you know that you are sending the maximum amount of data possible, even in this world where data is limited. You want to make sure you're doing all that you can to ensure maximum data sharing. The final pillar is business result verification. And while I think this is a really great idea that Facebook is recommending, I don't fully agree that is like easiest and maybe the most actionable. And I'm just gonna kind of explain what it is and why I don't think that that's super actionable. Basically, a conversion lift helps you understand the true value of your Facebook, Instagram, and audience network ads at driving overall sales and conversions for your brand. Post iOS 14, I know that people have a really bad taste in their mouth about Facebook because of the amount of data that isn't sent back, maybe some issues with targeting, and just having to shift entire focus over from basically targeting a super narrow group to keeping it relatively broad and using your creatives to target. That's a whole shift. And so if people are stuck in the old kind of mindset of using just targeting, we have a bad taste in our mouth because maybe results aren't as good as they used to be, when in reality, the whole landscape has changed. What I believe is that Facebook is recommending the business results verification to actually show you the real impact that your Facebook ads have with your overall business growth. And also in the past, most of the activity was happening on desktop computers. So if you saw an ad on Facebook, you clicked it on your computer, you went to their website on your computer, and it was easy to track those things. But with, your phones and laptops and iPads and different devices that you're using for your social media, it's really hard to track cross app data and really relay that back to Facebook. So with Facebook's conversion lift, basically you identify the audience you want to target and the objective that you want to use. So if you're using sales or brand awareness or traffic, then Facebook randomizes your audience into two groups and separates them from a test and a control group. So one group gets delivered the ads and one group does not. Then it passes your data using like the conversion API, the Facebook pixel from both browser and server, which is why it's important to have your conversions API quality check done. And then they compare that data with the test and control group to see which which one drove overall more sales. So if they didn't see your ad, did it result in less sales? And if they did see your ad, did it result in more sales? And ultimately, this is just a way that Facebook can prove to you, yes, we are a good platform. We are driving overall business results. And even though the data might be limited within your ads manager, it's still worthwhile for you to run Facebook ads and stay up to date with the best practices, because in the end, we are helping you drive overall revenue. I think that's a great method to use. The only caveat is that it can be very expensive. You do need like 1 to 3 months to run it. And you also need to work with a Facebook partner in order to do this, because not everyone has this feature. So while I think it's a great test to do and try out if you are looking to scale, it might not be super actionable for smaller brands, which I know a lot of smaller brands are on Facebook. But overall, I do think this is a great method, because I do believe that if you stay up to date with the best practices and you are focusing on creative for the time being, and you're focusing on really improving your Facebook ads and not set it and forget it, I think it's an amazing platform. Almost the entire world is on Facebook, and it can help grow your business so much if used properly. By staying in the old ways and not using the platform properly, then yes, it can hurt your results. And so we just want a method to actually prove to you that yes, this is worth it for you. So that right there is Facebook's Performance 5. And I think that these are all really great actionable steps. Again, these do not replace the Facebook Power 5. And I think that you should use these two different kind of methods in conjunction with each other, because they kind of complement each other. But Meta just wanted to make sure that it continues to provide its audience and its advertisers with the best techniques to actually improve the result. Because in the end, yes, it is true. They are looking to get you the best results possible. And they are not out to get you. They're not trying to, steer you away from the platform. You just kind of have to play with their rules and optimize for what they are looking for. After all, it is a company. They want you to abide by their rules. So I hope this helped out, guys. If you have any questions about Facebook's Performance 5 or how you can implement, let us know either in the comment section below, or we also have a free forum that you can create an account for free, post your questions for free, and we'll get back to you. And that's at coffeeandmarketing.org. We're always here to answer your questions if you have any, and if not, I hope you found value from this video. Give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video.